Pinat Media, Marti Blagborough. Go check him out, yeah? Listen. Growing up I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith has fallen beneath your knees. The people need someone like me to show them photography in public is not a crime, you'll see. Marty, go grab the camera, the order is live and ready. They got mad, though it's legal, abusing power, the petty. The donut must be forgetting the founder of Pinat Media. Leaving them sweating, going live on YouTube. You can see them regretting, this ain't a joke, I ain't playing around. Section 43 ain't working if I see you about. I'm the legal representation all over my nation, so be ready to see me, piggy. I will blow your house down.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time around here, I'm wearing a suit, so you know what that means, we're back in court. So I'm in court today with Sherlock Jones, and we are up for 2 alleged breaches of the coronavirus regulations 2020. One being bullshit. One being not in his own premises, whatever, but without working. Number 2 being non-social distancing. So we're at court, got my laptop, trusted laptop, proof of work, blah blah blah. And so yeah, we're going to have trial. And big up to you now, Yorkshire, for doing the driving as normal. So guys, it's not much of an update. We're about 60 seconds later than my last video. Hello. So we're here for this 10 o'clock trial. They've changed it to 3 PM, so now we've got probably 5 hours to fucking... is what it is. So guys, we're just in Spoons getting us breakfast. Look at that.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's alright, it's not too bad. What's that?
Rotten.
So guys, this is just turning into a nightmare, right? So, me and Jack alone were meant to be up for trial today. It's not a trial. Also, Live Free, Arthur Taylor and Youthful Transparency are all in this case, but no one else has attended court via video link or person, only me and Jack. First things first, the security have been up us backsides the whole time we've been in there. As a member of security came out of the lift, it said, what did it say?
He said, can someone keep an eye on the YouTubers?
And then we've had 4 security stood outside the courtroom watching us. The court usher said she has never seen anything like this. The way that they're treating us, the security measures, never seen anything like it. What else am I missing? Anything?
Police in court before we went in.
There's a police officer in court just sat there chilling for whatever reason, do not know. Also, so we are going to have a trial, and the trial is going for April. The trial is going for 12th of April next year, obviously. And then we were just in the final stages of doing some paperwork, and the Crown Prosecutor is an absolute turnip. So she was filling out a form, and she'd done the form all wrong, then sent the form to the court again, and put information on the form that was relating to her previous case today, so nothing to do with me or Sherlock. The court asked her why that was there. The prosecutor said, don't worry about it, just ignore it. So
you could just ignore it.
You know what I mean?
On a legal form, you can just ignore it, yeah, that's how it works.
So the justice of the court got very, very unhappy and abandoned the court for a small period of time, and going to give the CPS a good telling off. So we're going to be back in there in a few minutes. It's now currently after 4 PM. So the court's having to stay open because of their mistakes, and absolute bollock. Guys, we'll come back to you soon. Let's get back inside, get this dealt with there. Right guys, wow, what an afternoon that has been. It is now...
What a day.
Yeah, what a day. It's now 10 past 5. So me and Sherlock appeared in court, and we are having a trial on the 14th of July.
And 15th. No,
14th of April.
And 15th.
Alright, let me get to it, which is going to last 1.5 days. They have called 13 police officers as witnesses. Jack is charged with 1 offence of breaching the coronavirus restrictions, and I am charged with 3. Now, also, Live Free, Arthur Taylor and Youthful Transparency
News to us.
were meant to be up in court today, but for whatever reason they haven't. There was no mention of what was happening with Arthur Taylor for unknown reasons, not described and not told us in the court. However, Live Free and Youthful Transparency were getting tried in their absence. We were allowed to remain in court and watch the trial. I didn't actually realise what was going on to start with, but yes, the trial was commencing in their absence. Statements were being read out, evidence was starting to be given, and then all of a sudden the prosecutor stood up and said, no, sorry, she was already stood up and talking, and she stopped talking. She just received an email, I think it was, about something. So she asked the court to retire so she could make an application for something. So we were asked to leave the court. We came back into the court, and she made an application to the court to what was the word? No, but there was a word, to abandon the court right now, and that she cannot continue to represent the Crown in said case due to some conflicting evidence, conflicting statements.
I think what it was, because as she was reading the statements out, obviously we've been adjourned.
No, but
now.
it's not like I wasn't privy to that information.
No,
I'm going to get a copy of that anyway.
But we've been adjourned now till the 14th.
Yeah.
And as she was reading the statement, she realised that no matter how she reads them, she can't try them two without trying us.
Yeah.
Because if they're guilty, we're guilty.
Yeah.
So
No, that's not the case. Because they could not be guilty. Let's not talk about that on this, because they could use our words as evidence against us.
Okay.
Anyway, there will be a trial on the 14th of April with myself, Sherlock, Live Free, Youthful Transparency, and potentially Arthur.
His name were on the list.
Yeah, it was there, supposed to appear in court, and they made absolutely no reference to him
they didn't
at all.
Whatsoever. Yeah.
Whether that was her mistake, because she was one of the worst prosecutors I have ever seen.
To me, it looked like she was looking at her watching it at 5 o'clock and she wanted to go home.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
That is very potentially
That's
so,
what
isn't
it
it?
looked like. I mean, the second she asked for the application to adjourn and move forward to our date, the second she asked for that, she can be dismissed.
Yeah.
The second she asked for it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even Friday yet and she's out boozing on tap.
Yeah, it was. It's been a really crazy day.
It has been really crazy. Not to mention all the police in the court,
Yeah.
the security guards following us about.
The usher continued to talk to us whilst we was in the court, and obviously the magistrates weren't in the court, but she was saying how it's been one of the most craziest days of her career working at the court, and she's been at the court
Why
for
do
how
you
many
reckon,
years.
guys? Why do
All
you
these
reckon?
restrictions and all these extra security, all these things they put in place just because we was in court. Absolutely ridiculous.
And why? Because there's cameras.
Yeah, she literally said, I've never ever seen anything like this before. Crazy, guys. So that's about it. We are going to receive the full evidence packs and full disclosure within 28 days.
Yes.
And I think probably going to be wise that me and Sherlock do go and see a legal advisor.
Yeah.
We'll
be representing ourselves.
Yeah.
But
Just
a little bit of legal advice.
Yeah, just an hour or two.
Just to simplify some of the legal terms.
We need to figure out the whole categorisation issue, don't we?
Yeah.
But again, we're not going to speak about that on camera, guys, because it could impact.
We've got a lot of work to be doing behind the scenes, guys, right now. It's only a small COVID fine, but you know what? We're not guilty of it, and we're going to prove
this is about our freedoms getting taken away from us. So when we're fighting this COVID case right now, we're actually fighting for absolutely every other person who has received fines or being prosecuted under the same legislation. Because this will be a trial, therefore it will create case law, and if we win, everyone else can appeal and win as well. So that's very, very important. So other than that, guys, that is the end of it.
As Marty would always say, stay peace.
As always, until next time, stay safe, peace and respect.